Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make your very own table runner out of some leftover cotton fabric. If you guys are excited for this video, give it a big ol' thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss another video. So for this project, I'm going to be using this springtime plaid fabric. I actually got this fabric, all of this, from the thrift store for only like $8. They wrapped it in this masking tape, so I'm hopefully it doesn't catch anything and unravel anything, but there's probably at least 5 yards in here, probably more. So I'm excited, and I'm a fabric hoarder, so this was a steal. And if you haven't figured out this hack yet, I learned it probably way down this line of my sewing journey. Getting scrap fabric or just cheap fabric for practicing or easy projects, go to your thrift store. A lot of like the little old ladies, when they clean out their houses, or people like me who are fabric hoarders, bed sheets are good for it, king size bed sheets, tablecloths. You can get a lot of fabric for really cheap to make different things and give it a new life and recycle it. So that's where I found these. I found it in the bed sheet section of the thrift store. So I'm going to unfold this, get cutting it to size, and we'll start making our table runner.
So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and measure out the size of your table. Just using a measuring tape, I found out that my table was about 5 feet long, but I wanted my table runner to hang off a little bit, so I added about 4 inches on each side. Once I had my measurements, I went ahead back to my fabric and opened it up. Thank God this masking tape didn't catch anything. It actually came off really easy. It caught one of the edges a little bit, but I was just really careful when tearing it off, so it worked out pretty well. After I had gotten all my measurements done, I decided that I was going to need about 70 inches long, so I decided to cut about 2 yards of fabric so that I would have some extra fabric to play with. Once I had that long strip of fabric, I decided to fold it over so that it was 13 inches wide and cut it along the fold.
This part is optional, but if you'd like, you can insert a backing. I'm going to be using this light pink fabric that I had left over from another project.
So for the backing of the table runner, you're going to start off with the same size fabric. So this is going to be about 70 inches long and 13 inches wide. Once the table runner is sewn and we've mitered our corners, we'll insert the backing and trim off the excess. I decided to use my rotary cutter this time since I was doing such long straight lines. Once everything is cut out, go ahead and take your main fabric and your backing fabric over to the iron and press. Next, we're going to fold a 1/2 inch hem along all 4 sides of your main fabric. Press this hem in place. While I was ironing and steaming this fabric, that old lady's smell came out. And I bet you know exactly what smell I mean whenever you visit a thrift store, hospital, or a nursing home. Once you have the 1/2 inch pressed all the way around, you're going to fold it in half again, covering your raw edge so you now have a 1/4 inch hem all the way across on 4 sides. Next, we're going to miter our corners. Unfold your sides so that the raw edge is exposed again, and we're going to work with that corner. This is so our fabric lays flat on the table. Taking the corner, you're going to fold it inwards so that it's equal on all sides. Mine was probably about 1 inch on all sides, and we're going to press that down. Next, go ahead and unfold that press, folding right sides of your fabric together, and you're going to pin on either side of the crease you just made. Repeat this for all 4 corners. Taking it over to your sewing machine, go ahead and sew along the crease that you had just pressed. Before you cut off any excess, go ahead and turn your fabric right side out and be sure that your fabric is gonna lay flat and that your raw edges are still tucked inside. Once you're sure your edges are all correct, go ahead and cut off the excess fabric. You're gonna cut off about 1/4 inch from the seam. Going back over to our workstation, lay out your main fabric right side down and take your backing inside, right side up. Go ahead and lay out the entire length of the fabric and make sure that it's going to fit, trimming off any excess. Roll over your hem and pin. Once you have it all pinned, we're going to take it over our sewing machine and sew right along the edge all the way around. And last, take it back over to your iron and give it one final press.
Okay, now that it's all finished and pressed, let's go ahead and put it on the table.
And there we go, a beautiful, brightly colored table runner all ready for spring and Easter. All of these decorations I've accumulated over the years. These plates are from Williams Sonoma, the napkins and napkin rings from Pier 1, and some of the other decorations were gifted to me.
Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Before you go, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe down below if you haven't yet. And make sure that notification bell is turned on so you don't miss another video. Until next time, bye!